All right, so I'm going to lead you guys through this first example on the sheet that you guys have today. Um, what we're doing is we're going to convert our percent proportion into the percent over 100 is over of into more real world application where we're going to go percent over 100 is the same as doing the part to the whole or the part to the total. And here's the first problem that I'm going to lead you guys through so you guys can see how that's going to work. Okay. A student earned a grade of 80% on a math test that had 20 problems. How many problems did on this test did the student answer correctly? Round to the nearest whole number. Okay, so what we have is we're going to use our percent proportion because we have a percent. We're trying to find out an amount from that percent. So the first thing we know for sure up here is that this says 80%, right? All right, that's 80%. That did not look like it was helpful. All right, 80%. So clearly that's going to be what's going to go up on top here. 80%. That's the same as when we were doing our other percent proportion. And that's always going to be over 100 because a percent is a number out of 100. That's what we always have been saying. Okay. The second thing to look at is over here, we're going to do our part and our total. Part and total. Okay. In this case, the test had 20 problems. Okay, so that would be our total since the test has 20 problems. So I'm going to put the total on the bottom. Okay, then what we're trying to find is how many problems the student answered correctly. Okay, well, 80% were answered correctly if that was the student's grade. So if that was the student's grade, that means right now she answered X correctly. We haven't figured out how many yet. From here, we can use our fish method, right? 20 times 80, divide by 100. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and do my 20 times 80. And when I do that, I get 1,600. 1,600. And then I'm going to go ahead and divide by my 100. Okay. Make sure that that's division. 1,600 divided by 100. Remember, we can just loop the decimal backwards too when we divide by 100. So 16. So she answered, or he or she answered 16 questions correctly. Okay, that's that. The biggest thing is to always remember we're thinking here is the part. Okay, and the bottom is the total.